Hello and welcome to ESL Revolution, everyone. I am your content creator and professor, Dr. B. Welcome back to the channel. Hello, everybody. It's wonderful to see you. Happy Saturday. That's right. It's October 24th. Ooh, and it's getting chilly outside. It's like 8 degrees. It's lovely. Got great sunshine coming in. Nice blue sky. Clear, no clouds. Oh my God, it's great. Anyway, I hope you're all doing very, very well. And welcome back to another episode of The Old Republic. That's right, we are moving right along. This is video 4 of the series that we're doing for the Operative, and just a couple of little differences here. You might notice that I changed around my UI slightly because I actually went in and actually did. You can see the little numbers here, C-1, S-1, A-1, etc. I actually did some arranging with my keybinds the other day, so I'm still in the process of kind of remembering where everything is. So you know, if I do click, you'll understand, I'm sure. But we have received a message. A message? Yes, we've received a message. And it is in my inbox. That's
ready when you are.
There we go. So my W key is now my sheath and unsheath. There we go. So I'm going to walk over here. And the message is, this is from Keeper. Got some money there. So it says, with Carlos Jarvis's death, his surviving son is a potential loose end. I'm clearing you for status updates in case matters get complicated. See further below. So, as you remember the story, I had to dispose of Jarvis because of what the Operative was doing in his in her mission here on Hutta, and it says, we believe Vargai Jarvis, who is the son of Carlos, is the only individual with motive and means to perform a more thorough investigation into the death. Vargai is currently recovering from injuries aboard a hospital ship, but we can arrange for an asset to alter the chemical balance of his Kolto tank. His recovery time can be extended indefinitely, and he can be removed as an active threat without drawing suspicion. So here we have a pretty clear indication that there might be some ongoing behind the scenes work with that to kind of tie up the loose ends of Carlos's death. So I didn't want to move on in the story without actually you knowing that, because we will get these mail updates. They come into our mailbox from Keeper or from other individuals who we run into. And those are neat little story extras that the people in BioWare have put into the game. Just another one of those little touches. You don't necessarily, you know, if you've played the character a few times or you understand the storyline, you kind of skip over those things, but it's those little details, I think, that is really quite fascinating. And that happens with all of the different characters, not just the Operative, but obviously that's the one I'm using right now. Now I also do have, you can see down here, I have my holocommunicator and I have an incoming message. So let's take a look at that one. Have my coffee while we wait.
How bad is very bad? All right. How do you suggest I respond? I appreciate the advice.
Alright, so the update basically is that we were the Red Blade. That was our false identity. Well, the real Red Blade has come to make an acquaintance, make a visit here. So we got to go take care of him or her.
What's it today?
Let's go do that now.
Guns to Balmora, whole planet full.
And there's the blade.
So, you're the one who killed my men. The pretender who wants to be the blade.
I'm no pretender. I earned my name.
You think this is a joke? I'm the Red Blade, you worm. The real Red Blade. And you've got one chance to explain yourself before I burn a hole through your head.
Hard to explain myself to a dead man.
You're a piece of work, but you're not leaving here alive. Damn you, pretender.
All right, so we got that done. Ooh, we got some more conquest points, which is great. Let's see, what are we up to now? 120, nice. Okay, so conquest is another part of the game. I'm not going to explain that because actually there's a video in our in the YouTube channel that actually talks about conquest and what that is. So check that out. I will link that into the video today so that you can familiarize yourself with that. So I'm not going to touch on that today. And we want to go to... yes, okay, so there's a little gold quest here we gotta go do. It says activate the lore object to learn about modification. Now, of course, I already know what item modification is, but because we're here, I will let you know. It's amazing how much stuff has to be done before we get off this planet. So these are, this is the lore modification center right here, this little station. There's the lore object, so we're going to click on that. Get a little update. Alright, now these here, see if I can find one that's not augmented here. Most of them are. Alright, I'll just click on this one here. So this here has augments. Now it's these things right here. They go into the kit, and then I put in something like, you know, the alacrity or critical or some other actual augment that goes in there, and it gives me extra stats on my gear. But we're not going to worry about those right now. Actually, there, oddly enough, there is actually another video about that, and I will do another link to that one at the end of the video, as it talks about gearing at level 75 and how you go about doing that, because there is a fairly linear, straightforward way of gearing in this game, and if you do get involved in it, you're certainly going to want to know how to do that once you get to that point of the game. And that really becomes the game. You know, you get the story, you get, you know, you're leveling up to 75 and it's great, and then that's like part one of leveling, and the second part is gearing and playing that higher level stuff. So we are going off to the Imperial Fleet. That's right, we're going to go off to the Imperial Fleet. Click right there. Bye-bye. So now you get to see what the Imperial fleet looks like. We do go back to this place from time to time, so you're going to become quite familiar with it. All right, what do we got here? Kaleo's civilian. Okay, let me just see what these look like here. Oh, I need Kaleo.
Save some for me.
Can't live without me, huh?
Oh, cannot be previewed, huh? Okay. Yeah, let's do that one. I'm gonna use a different
Bye.
a different setup for gear
I'm
anyway
here.
for her cosmetics, so I'm not gonna worry about that right now. For another time. Alright, so this is the Imperial fleet. This is the main center of the game. It's like your hub that will, you know, it's got all sorts of quests, it's got things to do. Here's a map right here of all of the, this is the inner ring right here, and this is the outer ring. These are docking rings, so my docking ring is right here where the agent hangar is. Now I don't have a ship yet, but I will get one soon. Combat training, this is where we can get combat skills. Supplies, this is gearing. Down here is the GTN, the Galactic Trade Network. This is where I can post things onto the network to sell, or I can buy. And then down here is the crew skills. Now actually I do need to go to the crew skills section. When you first get on here, it's a really good idea to go here, because you can see here there's lots of these guys here, these different NPCs. You get experience every time you click on them when you first arrive, so you want to click on all of the different characters, because it does help you to level up a little bit. However, for my purposes, I actually need to go here to biochem, which is what my So, biochem, let me just open this up. This is my crafting right here. This allows me to just, you know, to become a crafter in the game. And for my operative, I like to match biochem with the operative. The big reason why this is nice is because it gives me the ability to craft stims and adrenals, health pots, and stuff like that for this character directly, and then I can obviously pass those on to other players or other characters that I have myself. And I actually want to go in here while I'm talking to you and do some crafting myself.
Counting on my luck?
Of course, back soon.
There we go. Alright. Now the next place we're going to go and check out is the inner ring. And this will be... this will be your vaults. So there's 3 different colors here, and I will show you once they spawn in. There we go. So the green ones, these are personal vaults. So this is gear, this is stuff that's just for me. Okay, so I have some things in here as you can see. Then we have this one right here, the yellow one. This is the legacy gear. Now what this means is that everything in these 6 bays can be shared between all of my characters across the board. And actually I do have some things that need to be put in there. And then this one over here, this is the guild vault. We do have a small guild here in the game. And actually I'm going to take these out here. because those are things that I am going to need in the near future. And then I'm going to take these ones out as well. This is from the Legacy. And I'm going to come back over here and put them into here. Now these are the augments. And I'm going to be using these augments for my healer set, which is this one right down here. And I have an alternate healing set that I'm building up here. And I'll show you that when it comes time. And I want to, let's see, what else do I need to do? Yes, I need to get rid of a whole bunch of these things right here. These are gifts that you can use to level up your companions. And I want to get rid of some of these because they are just taking up a bit too much room. Get rid of those, get rid of those. Okay, I'm going to get rid of these. Those can go in there. This is this stuff right here. Yeah, fine there. Okay. So as weird as this is, like we haven't even got to the story part yet, but there's just kind of so much to show you and do in the in this section here. I didn't want to move on without kind of showing you what all of this stuff actually is. All right. So now that I've got some bag space cleared out, we are going to go to Drommund Kass, and you can see, well, I can see anyway on my mini map that we are going to go right over here where it's pink. Go. Now there's two different ways of getting there. We can do a little bit of a group run. I can solo this at 75, but it's this one right here where I can do the Black Talon. The Black Talon will take you to Drommund Kass, but it's a quest, a fairly lengthy quest between the time you get in and the time you get the Black Talon. But for our purposes, we're just going to stick with the story. So we're going to go over here to the shuttle, and we're going to take the shuttle to the spaceport. Now, actually, I have a stronghold, a little house
Nico hit the jackpot.
Done.
on Drommund Kass. Once I add some more stuff in there, I will. I'll do a little housing video for you guys, just to show you what I've done. Okay, now with this one, I'm gonna need Kaleo to come out.
Save some for me.
Can't live without me, huh?
There we go.
Surprises me how clean you people keep your spaceports. If this were Hutta, I'd be scraping alien gunk off my boots. Of course, if this were Hutta, I couldn't be thrown into prison for spitting the wrong way. So come on, Agent. You're going to welcome me here to the Imperial homeworld?
Let's see. I'm a Red Star character, so I'm kind of mean.
Keep moving. We're not here to waste time.
If I'm going to do your people's dirty work, I need to learn to appreciate your world. Anyway, let's head down to the city. Keeper wanted us to see the Citadel. I'm guessing it won't be hard to find.
I don't like you, Kaleo.
Make sure you behave yourself.
Don't worry about me, Agent. My charm got me here. Now let's go meet your bosses.
Alright, now I'm going to... Oops. Keep hitting the wrong button. I gotta get used to the new, I gotta get used to the new keybinds. Let's get on to my zippy zip here, make things a little faster. So welcome to Drommund, Kass. This is the first little port here. Again, we're going to skip out all of the actual little side quests. We're going to just do the main quest here, and we want to go to Kass City, which is there.
Enjoy your stay.
Now it's actually going to take us. We still have to go to the Imperial Center, the Imperial Agent Center, the little area in Kass City. This will give you a chance to kind of see the world a little bit. And as you can tell, it's raining. But it is very lush, very green here. Now this is the actual city itself. So actually we're going to be heading up over to these buildings here. There we go. Alright, speak to Keeper.
Destination. Enjoy your stay.
There we go. So this is Imperial Intelligence. This is Imperial Intelligence over on the side here. Right in there, that's where we're going to be going. Just wasted my rocket boots. Oh well. Here we go. There we go. Okay, so there's that's the Keeper right there. We've been introduced to him when we were on Hutta. However, Darth Jadis, we heard about, is taking a special interest in my character for some reason. We don't know why, but we might find out soon. All right, let's talk. See what happens here.
This is not your domain, Keeper. It is mine. It has always been mine.
Of course, my lord.
All you have built here, all you hope to control, it falls apart as easily as a human life. An hour ago, the Minister of Intelligence dropped to his knees and wept before me. He would do so too, if not for fear of being humiliated.
Your dissatisfaction is clear, my lord. It will be remedied. Now I'm asking you humbly to leave. These people are suffering in your presence.
I will leave my domain at the moment of my choosing, Keeper. You, Agent, you were the one sent to Hutta. Is that correct?
That's correct, my lord.
I am Darth Jadis. You served me well in your dealings with Nemro. You will serve me well again.
It would be an honor.
Sublimate your desires to those of the Empire, and you will go far. Keeper, you will use this one. She will complete the assignment as I have instructed.
She's quite capable, my lord, but she lacks experience. A more seasoned agent...
I have made my decision. I wish the situation resolved before I leave Drommund Kass. See to it that my will is done.
Very well. I'll make arrangements. Congratulations, Agent. You've made a friend on the Dark Council. I don't envy you.
Believe me, sir, it wasn't by choice.
I imagine not, but there's nothing to be done about it now. I want you outfitted and ready to leave as soon as possible. Grab your equipment from the lockers and meet me in my office. Once we're through with your debriefing, we'll discuss your next mission.
Alrighty. Over here. Pick up our gear. So obviously, this particular character has some connection with the Dark Council. The Dark Council is basically, if you don't know, the Emperor is here and the Dark Council is here. The Dark Council is like the second in command of the entire Empire. It is extremely powerful, and Darth Jadis happens to be one of its top members. So, as a lowly Imperial officer, to have the Dark Council somehow directly connected with me as a character is highly unusual, actually. Highly unusual. So we got that there. Now we are back to get back to the room here. Here he is, Mr. Keeper. Hello, Keeper.
Come in, Agent. Let's talk. Kaleo, wait outside, please. One of the Watchers will handle your debriefing.
We need to talk about my terms.
I promise you you'll be well compensated. You can discuss the details with the Watcher.
If you say so. You two have a good time.
Sir, I've been reviewing the report of your activities on Hutta. You were busier than I'd expected.
Is that a problem, sir?
That's what I'd like to figure out. You're extremely effective in your mission. However, you are unnecessarily bloodthirsty and violent. Our watchword is efficiency, not brutality. There's no place for sadists here, so I need to know. Why did you join Imperial Intelligence?
Travel around the galaxy, lie and deceive for a living. Seemed like something I'd enjoy.
I was afraid of that. This isn't glamorous work. We're sanitation workers. We clean up after the military and the Sith and do the jobs no one else will. Without us, though, the Empire falls apart. So we do whatever is necessary, even if it's thankless and ugly. You understand?
I understand completely, sir.
I'm glad to hear it. Now, as to your next assignment. One of the mandates of our organization is to eliminate dissidents and terrorists within the Empire. We've located one cell of radicals here in the capital working toward the violent overthrow of our government. We must know precisely what these terrorists plan.
I assume this is the task Darth Jadis mentioned?
Although Darth Jadis has expressed concern over the cell's activities, your orders come from me. We've intercepted chatter suggesting the radicals are planning a major attack soon, but we've only identified a handful of cell members. You will investigate the cell and obtain its plans. You'll have 2 operatives assisting you and full support from the Citadel.
Who'll I be working with?
Watcher 2, please come to my office. Bring Kaleo Danis with you.
Watcher 2, huh? That's a pretty name. Is it Twi'lek?
It's basic. Unlike many civilizations, the Empire teaches its children how to count. Watcher 2 reporting, sir.
Kaleo will be your aide in the field. She'll report to you and take your orders, since you seem able to handle her.
I'm making you look good, Agent. You should be grateful.
Meanwhile, Watcher 2 will be your liaison to base. She'll stay in contact remotely and provide you with mission details.
I monitored the operation on Hutta. Very impressive. I look forward to working with you.
I'm sure we'll get along fine. So what do you do here?
I analyze, I watch, I try to live up to my title.
Watcher 2 is one of our finest analysts, a success from the government eugenics programs. Her brain is faster than most computers.
Our primary lead on the radicals is at the site of a slave rebellion beyond Kass City. You've been outfitted with all necessary equipment already. Once you're in the field, signal me via holocommunicator and I'll brief you in full.
I'll head out immediately.
Remember, you're not undercover. Identify yourself as an intelligence officer if you need to, and use the fear that it creates. You're on Imperial soil now, Agent. Welcome home.
I like that. And use the fear that it creates. Perfect. All right, let's just talk to Watcher 2 here, since she's
Agent,
here.
I'm pleased to see you, of course. But I thought you'd be busy with the mission. Just as well, I suppose. I'm still plotting the details. So, what can I do for you?
I figure if we're working together, we should get to know one another.
I already know all about you, though. I saw your whole performance on Hutter. If we talked and shared, you'd be the only one learning from the exchange. And that wouldn't really be fair now, would it?
I can't tell if you're kidding or not.
Probably for the best. You don't need to understand me. Just let me be the voice in your head, and I'll tell you where you need to go. Now, we've both got work to do. Contact me via holocommunicator when you're on site and ready to go, okay?
Sounds good to me. Looking forward to it all.
Agreed. Goodbye, Agent.
Right, we got a couple of other people to talk to here. Just to clear up this particular little gold quest here.
Oh, hello. Sorry, I didn't expect you to come over. You're the field agent from Hutter, right? I'm Watcher 3.
Is there some sort of problem? Am I bothering you?
Sorry, that's why I'm here instead of in the field. Not so good with people. Surprised I even got a Watcher designation. If I can manage it, I'm sure you'll get a title soon.
No one's ever explained how the designations work.
Keeper assigns the categories. Watchers analyze data, monitor targets. Minders handle internal security. Ciphers are infiltrators. You get the idea. The number is just to identify individuals. It's not a rank, really. Of course, there's only one keeper. Anyway, I should get back to work. I'm on surveillance duty and I don't want to miss anything.
Good man. Make sure that you don't.
Of course. I won't keep you.
You're the new blood? We'll see if you work out. I used to be a field operative, same as you. Now I'm a fixer. I keep this place running.
You must be an old hand at this. Any wisdom to share?
You want advice, eh? Stay away from politics. People here will tell you that the Sith interfere with our work. Keepers always fighting with the Minister of Intelligence, that sort of thing. Maybe they're right, but it doesn't matter. Our job's to obey orders. Our job's to deal with the enemy.
And who do you consider to be our enemy?
The Empire has a lot of enemies. The Republic and Jedi first up. We should focus on getting them, not fighting one another. Remember that, and maybe you'll last longer than most new agents.
I'll try to keep it all in mind.
Good choice. Be careful out there.
Alright, there's one more. Where is he? There he is. Low depth.
Yukaki mem panino. Am kabina bek memno kimgam. Nuk ino memno. Am kakam mem perolak palak.
What is it you do around here?
Baraka kem you kam nemno. Namgan bak nok kijak. Bomogala apayan. Nelama ini amka amga.
Now, here's a little thing. The Empire actually does not like aliens, so the fact that there's an alien in Imperial intelligence is actually a very weird thing. So, yeah, this one here, the idea of alien scum, that actually fits into the idea of the fact that the Empire is kind of a semi-racist type of organization.
We don't need freaks like you filling the ranks of Imperial intelligence.
Nulilak apajam kamgam. Amka nemnang. Ampa nemnang memua inok.
So she's a little sassy. She's a little sassy about that. She doesn't like it. All right. Now, that being said, this does not reflect me personally, so please keep that in mind. I am not that kind of person. But just to kind of stay with the lore, it's kind of important to. I feel like it would be a good thing to do. Which is why, so one reason why she doesn't like Kaleo. Kaleo's not a human, therefore she doesn't like Kaleo. But it's also her attitude too. Kaleo and her are not going to get along. There we go. Now we need to go to the unfinished Colossus. We're going to take a... Actually, we've been doing this for about 30, almost 40 minutes now. So I'm going to stop right here. And this is going to be the end of video 1. So today we've seen... we've finished off that end section of Hutta. We've introduced the areas of the Imperial, the station, and we've got our next orders here on Drommund Kass. So that will be it for video number 1. I do hope you are all very well. Thank you so much for being here. Stay tuned for Drommund Kass Part 2 for the operative storyline. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.